Melancholy, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune. We all will know loss when we're under the pearl moon.
Hey, there we go. All right. Welcome back. D&D on Sunday. It's been 2 weeks. Woohoo! Oh my god, man. Holy cow. Yeah, we haven't played in a while.
I got a Cocaine Bear ad at the beginning of your stream.
Yeah. That's going to be good.
That's a low quality movies that you're showing there.
That's a high quality movie.
Where's the D&D or the what's the other one that's coming out?
It's based on a true event.
Cocaine Bear. Yeah.
Welcome. Man, 2 weeks ago we played D&D, our homebrew game here, and we were in the city doing city things, man, running around having the fun city time. After that, we went to the Adventurers Guild. I think we got us a scout, and we were going to go north to check out a known to the scout, Fey Portal, or area, to see if anybody around there might give us some answers, if there was some Fey or something like that. We left the town, and we were in a little line of... we had a cart, and I think in the cart was a giant mechanical suit, along with bears and...
got a donkey.
Donkey and a rhinoceros. All kinds of stuff. Made our way east.
I don't know if the Rhinoceros came with us.
I don't remember. I can't remember who came where. I know there was horses, though.
There was horses.
There was horses, and there was
and
a donkey.
Bear. And a bear, and a wolf, and a donkey.
So...
and a fishman, and a couple half-elves, and a dwarf. And a tiefling.
Yeah. Made our way east, which was nice. Along the old highway, passing a couple merchants who were coming into town. When we saw some more sparkles, as if being watched by someone. Took the time to come up with a nice elaborate plan. We turned north into the hilly lands and started off towards the forests. At that time... Whoa, what did I just get hit with? Hold on here, boys. I got the bot DMs. Holy shit! I got 5 of them.
Oh really? They haven't hit the mod thing yet.
Private DMs.
Oh okay. Yeah, they're not hitting your channel.
That's funny. They know better now. No bots allowed. They're just private messaging. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Went into the highlands, the hilly lands. The hilly lands, and set up a nice little camp. Just in the beginning of some trees. Camp for the night when we were approached by a Fey creature upon a brown bear. The creature tried to come close to us and talk to us, and right before she could talk, some demons from the sky above had dropped down and crushed her and landed near us by some traps set off, or sorry, put together by our two gentlemen, or two rogues from the Assassin's Guild that we brought with us. You were, I think it was May and Branthrin who were on watch at the time. And as the Vrox were as the Vrox were being battled, the Fey creature was pulled away by the bear and brought off somewhere to nurse for health. Out of our view, we beat the demons, and I think that's where we were. Yeah, I think that's about where we stopped at the time.
Yeah, we were licking our wounds because we got Clairvel unpoisoned and everybody was kind of healing up. I think.
Yeah, there was a staff of healing involved in there, I'm pretty sure, somewhere.
Yeah, I have staff of healing.
Which was good. So that's where you be. It is, as far as I know, they were, I think they were watch number 3. I think they were the third watch.
Yeah, that was third watch.
Yeah.
Something was something had flown overhead during my watch, but I didn't really notice exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Because it was dark.
So it's still dark.
I think it was the demons that dropped out of the sky.
Yeah, no, I
It's a
realized
hunch.
that.
It is only a hunch.
I realized that now.
We're guessing. But yeah, it's still before sunup, and we are there, and we are healing, and we're discussing and doing whatever, and that's where we be. What do you want to do? What do you think? What's your plan?
Did we check the bodies?
We
did not yet.
He did
Not
not
so we
check the
should,
bodies.
those that are not hurt should check the bodies.
All right, if you want to check the body, let me know.
I know what they're doing. Yes, check the bodies. I make my way down to the bodies, check them out.
All right, as you
Don't do that to the body. Dude, what is wrong with you?
as you get to the body, you get to check them out. They look like
I'm not licking it or eating it. I'm just checking for it. I'm leaving that to Jackson. Checking
These-
to see if he has anything on him.
look like oversized demonic vultures.
Got a piece of your skin on him, that's for sure.
We're in a beast.
He's wearing your face as a mask.
So these guys here, there's not going to be too much you're going to be able to pull off these guys. They're not wearing armor. They don't have pockets, that kind of thing.
Are they
They're
wearing goggles?
just more like giant demonic vultures with feathery wings, razor sharp
Right.
teeth, that kind of thing. What do you want to inspect it for? You know that it hasn't disappeared, meaning these demons were not summoned here. They were native here. They had come through the portal when the wave of demons had taken over the lands eons ago. So they're there.
And what
they're dead.
I forget what weapon did they have on them? What weapons were these?
Claws and beaks.
Oh, they were just using their claws. Nothing.
Claws and
their
beaks.
and their magic and their
Yeah.
whatnot. So then nothing on them at all other than they're naked demons.
Feathery bird demons.
Feathery
Now,
naked demons.
there is demon blood on the ground. They have teeth. They have feathers. Anything you want. If you need that kind of stuff, they would have. Do they have
I'm
physical gold? No.
I'm gonna pull off. I don't know. You're the DM. Give me a number
Whatever you
of
want.
feathers that I'm able to take off of them to collect.
We give
I want
you
some feathers.
We give you.
Kylo plucks every last feather off of everyone to make them truly naked.
I have a reason for taking the feathers. I'm gonna use them for arrows later.
We give you 9.
9.
9. Well, I don't know what. Not destroyed. Not short. Not like good shaped, long, Vrock feathers. VROCK.
feathers. Is there any of any lower quality I can take as well? That would,
I
be
mean, you're gonna
suitable
get under
felching?
feathers. No, not for felching.
Okay.
On the one anyway. If you want to go to the other
Even
one,
the hell that may put through the one.
I'll check.
yeah,
I'll
no,
check
no.
the-
Yeah, the other one's been burnt to shit. I think.
Okay, so the other
yeah,
one's not
yeah.
worth it.
No,
so,
it was
okay,
destroyed.
So nine well shoot. Well, that's more than none. So that's
Yeah,
not
I
bad.
think she killed them pretty good, right? She cooked them up.
Critical with a shocking grasp. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was gonna be dinner for Jackson later.
Yeah, she blew them
well,
into hell.
well roasted pigeon.
Man, that was funny.
As I'm looking through, I'm going to just point out the demon's blood and the teeth scattered around to Jackson because I know he might be able to use those for something later, spells or. Well, I'm assuming he can use it. I don't know for sure.
I don't know either, but I'm going to take the blood. That seems like a valuable occult thing.
If you got some kind of glass vial or a way to
I have
carry it,
two.
nice. Yep, get some demon blood. That'll help us out.
Okay, once it's all done, I'm just going to take a perimeter walk and just make sure that the animals and all our stuff is not. I don't know if any of our stuff got blown anywhere during the battle, so just picking stuff up, just kind of getting us
All
back
right.
together.
Perfect, perfect. Do a perception as you do so. Just to make sure.
Perception. You got a 14.
Nice. All right. Do a good, good walk around the camp. Just make sure everything's where it should be. You realize these things came down. They crashed in between the traps and the edge of the woods. Everything there is still good. Still a go.
Is good.
Is good.
Everyone, everything is okay. Go about your business.
So it still looks like an hour or so until sunup. I don't know what you want to do. People going back to sleep. You want to hang out?
I'm up
You wanna
now. I
make
can't. I
plans?
can't sleep after that.
I'm awake.
I'm gonna start making breakfast.
All right, Branthron's gonna go over, start cooking, making some food.
Going back to bed.
Did you search them for? Did you
Jackson's
search them
doing his
for? You search them for Brock eggs so we can have some Brock eggs for the morning.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be poisonous at all.
He'll cook them right. It's like making puffer fish.
Yeah.
Cook them the right way.
Yeah, trust me, I know what I'm doing.
All right, you get some food going. Half you stay up, some of you go to sleep. You do various things. The area is pretty secure. Eventually, sun comes up. And it's time to start either breaking your camp down or whatever your plan is. If you want to stay here,
Can I ask one thing about that mass of people right in the middle of the video? What's
Oh.
the mass of people? What is that clump of people?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
there we go. I had everything turned on, I guess. That's the
Everybody's trying
away,
to fit in one little space.
that's the away party.
Yeah.
Massive clump.
All right, we're going about our business.
Yeah. All right, so what do you want to do? Do you want to pack up
Yeah,
this camp? Are we leaving this camp? Are we
Okay.
staying here another day? What are we doing?
Kicking stones around while I'm waiting for breakfast.
Like I said, breakfast was up. Branthron made it.
Oh, okay.
Sun come up. Guys are eating, relaxing, talking about the day. Branthron himself, is he known as a really good chef?
Take a roll for it. See if he poisons us.
Everyone make a Constitution save.
He's been on his own a lot. He knows how to cook. He's fair. He's really.
Roll religion.
Oh, religion. Okay, so after breakfast, feeling a little more myself, and it's calmed down a bit. While everyone's figuring out what we're doing for the day, I'm going to walk over to where the elf was downed,
Oh, okay. All right.
or not the elf, the fey elf, where the bear and the fey elf were.
Yeah.
I want to just kind of looking,
Alright.
making sure I'm not walking into any of our traps. I know where they are; they're well marked for us.
Sun's up. People are doing stuff at camp, whatnot. You kind of walk down the hill into past where the traps are, over near the trees where last night you believe you had seen the fey creature and the bear. Obviously, it looks different in the sun. And what do you want to do? You're looking around, just walking around down that area.
I'm going to check the area,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to see if I can pick up a trail.
All right, go for it.
Okay, so I'll do, what do you want, survival?
Yeah.
I get an advantage on survival. So that is a, first roll is a, where's my survival? That's a 21,
Nice.
and advantage roll would be an 18. So, okay, so we're good with the 21.
All right. Make your way down to where about you think it was the other night. Walk over nearby some trees. Kind of kneel down into the grass and look around for any signs. You do pick up bear prints in the grass, so you know you're in the right spot. And then looking around with the 21, you see blood. So you see the blood of where the Fey creature was wounded. Fey
I'm gonna
creature
call
was
Jack.
pulled up onto the bear, and the bear had headed off to the south, and the kind of trail of blood goes that way.
Okay, I'm going to call, one, I'm going to call Jackson over, I'm going to call May, and I'm going to call our scout over just to see. I'm going to tell them what I'm seeing for the trail, but I'm going to tell Jackson about the blood being here, because I know he's got another vial that you might want to get some nice Fey blood.
Well, this is dried blood on the grass. Obviously, that's hours old. It's not pools of it. It's just splattering of it here and there on the grass. But yeah, call the people down if you want. They'll come over and see what you're doing there.
I'll kind of explain that, I can see, look, there's bear prints there, and the grass is pushed this way, and you can see along there that something hit the tree in front of us there.
Well, May and Niding, so both rangers, will come down and begin doing what you're doing and scouting around the area. Same thing, looking for signs of a trail and whatnot. We'll have Niding and May kind of move up the trail while you and Jackson are doing whatever you guys are doing back where you first found the area where the attack was, or where the most, I guess, concentrated blood was, where she was first attacked.
Was there only blood? Did anything fall off of her that's there?
You got a 21. You didn't see anything.
Didn't see anything? Okay.
Yeah.
Hoping for a piece of something she owns, so we can track
Should
her.
I roll perception too if I'm looking?
magically.
Yeah, there's May. All right.
We do literally have her blood on the ground.
Oh yeah, we could.
It might
use
be
blood.
dried, but that is something that's hers.
True. So we might be able to scry her. See where if we can't track her.
Oh, never mind. I'm blind.
What is higher, though,
Blind.
your perception or your survival? Because you could use your ranger skills.
They're the same.
Oh, okay. All right.
I rolled an 8,
Oh.
so I guess I'm too tired to see anything.
All right.
It was your watch that we got attacked on, so you'd probably be pretty tired.
Yeah.
So May's up in the morning. She goes down with the ranger, and they're looking around. They kind of lose the trail here and there. The blood obviously was more focused where she was first attacked, and then galloping away on a bear. There's little bits here and there every so often, and they go for a little bit, and then they lose the trail. Kind of turn around, come back, see you guys still hanging out there by the trees, discussing what you guys are discussing.
But I could follow the trail, right?
Well, no, they did that. They went and did that.
Oh,
they
they
come
did,
back
okay.
and they tell you, hey, the trail goes off this way to the south, and then we lost track of it.
Okay.
Since she's kind of stalkery, she'll probably show back up on her own when she's covered.
Well, unless she's dead, the bear is
That
like
is true.
laying with her dead corpse now for all eternity.
Happy thoughts.
You saw what attacked us last night, right? You still have happy thoughts.
All right, you guys are hanging out down there. What do you want to do?
Now, just discussing with the group, that
Yeah.
does bring into question, those were not Fey that attacked us. Those
Just-
were demons.
Just the four of you down there by the tree.
You can say I wasn't invited. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. We'll walk. Well, we'll make our way back up.
No. Have your conversations. It's okay. I don't need to participate.
If Jackson wants to collect some of that dried blood, we might be able to let Clairval use it. Well, I
Yeah,
didn't
Jackson will
think,
scoop up the dirt and blood.
All right,
didn't
yeah.
think you'd want us to wake you so early there, Princess.
Get a nice clump. You make your way back up the hill to the camp where everybody else is sitting there. You see Corin. He's very happy about last night. He goes, "Oh, we got some action. I hope things are going well." And
Yeah,
then
we got the two.
Gunnerer
two,
kind of comes over to
thieves.
you and puts his hand on you there, Kylo. Says, "We need to discuss extra pay for demons."
Really?
Demons exist in this world. You don't get paid extra for dealing with shit that's around.
Kind of like the standard walking this plane of existence.
Yeah.
Hey, I was
Listen,
hired to
hey,
do a job.
We get extra money for grass.
Yeah, you get bit by a snake. It's a snake. Deal with it.
He goes,
Anyways.
I don't like this deal."
Well, you signed it, so.
Sits back down, eating some food, glaring at you.
You're eating our food too, so.
All right.
Anyways, so okay, I'm telling the group's all here. Gang's all here.
Everybody's here now.
Let's have a talk, boys and girls. Those weren't Fae that attacked us, so those things weren't tracking us, or they were hired by something. And the Fae that we did see didn't seem to be really after us like the other Fae were after us.
Well, did the demons strike you as being after us, or just these are demons, we're out in the wilderness and this is what happens?
Yeah, pretty much seemed like a couple people are camping. They're just going to try to eat us, kind of thing.
That's kind of what I got too.
Yeah.
They didn't
So-
seem to be looking for, they weren't targeting any one of us specifically.
Nope.
They didn't seem to be going after anything specific of ours. Like when the Fae were coming after us earlier, like they were going for packs.
Yep.
Mhm.
I didn't get that from these demons, right, DM?
Correct.
Okay.
Just seemed to be, we saw shadows in the sky, and then demons had descended upon a camp, crushing and destroying everything they could.
So part of our reason for originally coming out here was to draw out,
The
The
Fae
aggressors.
were after us, yes.
and we've gone a day now without seeing them. So
Well, no, we have seen the glimmers.
we've seen glimmers, but because that doesn't necessarily mean it was the elf, whatever that thing was on the bear. What did we say that was?
Galadrin.
We knew what she was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Seasonal elf.
Yes, it was an elf from the Feywilds, the Eladrin. Yeah.
That looked like she got messed up, by the way, if anybody noticed during the battle. One of those demons landed right on her.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
And there is a bit of blood out back there where they went down. The trail leads off a bit, but it disperses, and we can't track it currently. But I think Jackson might have some of her blood.
Yeah, Jackson is holding a handful of dirt and blood.
You're not drinking that, are you?
No, it's literally dirt and blood. Dried
Yeah.
blood.
My question still stands.
It could be a nice tea later.
He's going for an earthy aroma. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I was hoping we could use this to see if we can try on our friend.
Aha!
Aha!
We can
Huzzah.
try. I can probably, I can use that to find her. It's probably going to be a lot easier with a bit of her blood, but it doesn't tell me where she is unless we're taking a look at it and saying, okay, we know this general area. And if
Yeah.
she's moved planes of existence, I don't know what the Fate plane looks like.
That's
Well, you
fair.
might get to find out if we end up there.
So, we bring up that we have something that may be able to identify them through a scrying spell. However, Clairval is saying that she could be just somewhere, and we don't know where that is. Even though we can see her, Probably not going to be in a city. Probably just going to be on the ground or near some trees, and we don't know exactly how to identify that.
We could
You
try
could
it.
at least identify that she's not dead, though, right?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. And possibly, if she needs assistance, that could be a bonus for us. We,
Well, like, I can send a message through the scrying, but what's she gonna do? Listen to my disembodied voice of someone you've never heard before. Tell me where you are so I can help you because you're injured. I'm persuasive.
Sounds great.
You could be like, "Hey, it's those people you were stalking."
There
Yeah.
are limits to what I'm going to be able to convince people of.
Well, she seems
I don't know,
very
you do a
interested
pretty
in
good-
us already.
You do a pretty good job of convincing people to throw a coin at you at the bar.
It's a different
Well,
scenario.
yeah, I'm
They
going-
show up voluntarily. If I start whispering through a scrying when they think they're alone, throw your coin to me, I'm entertaining. They may throw coin and hire an exorcist.
We live in a world of some magic, It's not going to be out of the realm of possibility that a fey creature could get a message through her or through the ether.
Yes, but why would she tell us where she is?
Help
She
me, I'm
seems to be
dying.
obsessed with us a little bit.
Did,
All right.
did seem to be
She
following
can't
you.
stalk us if she doesn't know
All right.
where we are.
The
We
party
were
is
trying.
broken. The
We were
party
trying
is
to parlay with her. so.
Hey, that sentence is terrifying.
All right. I'm going to get out my crystal ball of true seeing.
Here's the blood dirt.
All right.
All
And
right.
grass, blood, dirt, and grass.
Blood, dirt, and grass. Okay.
Scry on the
Oh,
grass.
I'm assuming that this will count as a body part.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Scrying. She gets I think it's Wisdom save. Hold on.
Pretty sure.
Yes, she gets a Wisdom saving throw.
All right, here we go.
She has a -10 to it
What?
because I have her blood.
All right, fine. -5.
Damn.
Okay, so I see her and her general surroundings.
All right. So in the ball, as you're looking into the crystal ball and scrying at the person we're looking for, you see an Eladrin, so a very well kept fey elf, riding a brown bear, but she is kind of laying forward on the brown bear. She does seem to be moving, so she is kind of using her hand gently to like stroke the bear's fur, kind of as she's there. But she's laying down as if injured. You don't see blood pouring off her or anything like that. You assume maybe she has been healed and is resting, whatever. The bear is moving slowly between a couple trees. Look to be trees of this region. No different from where you are now. And not going
looking at
anywhere in
the
a hurry.
general surroundings. Well, I say looking around like this, but I'm actually looking through the ball. But I'm shifting my focus to look at the surroundings, see if there's any kind of landmarks or anything like that I can pick up on. You want me to do a perception check?
Sure, do a perception check through the ball.
Yep. All right. So perception +9. All right. Well, that's starting the day off, right? With my +9, that would be a 10.
Regardless, what you see is her upon the bear, and they're moving over some tall grass, some stunted ferns, past some trees. The trees are a mixture of evergreen trees and I don't know the other scientific name for regular trees.
Deciduous?
Deciduous trees as they're moving about, but they're pretty tight in, so you can get the idea that they're in some type of small forest. These are not big, thick trees. They're not tall trees, but all around them are just trees.
All of this out loud
Yeah.
as I'm looking through here.
Okay, so you get the idea she's hurt,
Yep.
but she is not dead. Looks like she may be in the state of recovery, very
Yeah.
slowly and
She's
is
no longer bleeding out. She looks like she's stabilized herself.
yeah, and is
While
on the
you're
move.
Scrying, can you hear through the scrying orb?
Yes.
Even here,
Jackson
yeah.
has an idea then.
Okay.
Jackson's going to walk about 30 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
So if she's within 300 feet, that will be picked up by the scrying orb that he's scrying through.
Are you within 300 feet of him scrying on the orb?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, what he's doing a scientific.
Oh,
He's casting like a sonic boom from here that will go out. So he's seeing if, while I'm steering through here, if I hear that eventually. If she's within
now-
300 feet, I'll hear it through the scrying.
No, but what I was going to say is the backfire of that. Is he too close physically to you that you would hear it?
no, that's why I stepped
Here.
30 feet away.
Oh, okay. So even though he's only 30 feet behind you, he can't
You
hear
hear it, and then I was hoping to see if the bear or her
Oh,
would
okay.
hear it and react.
No, they don't react. They're more than 300 feet away.
Yeah.
Great idea, though. Very
I like it.
Good
I like
idea.
I mean, 300 feet isn't that far in
Yeah,
reality.
it's not.
No,
It's
but
not, but it's
a great
what I've
idea.
got.
It's a football field.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're more than a football field away.
Okay.
Good idea. All right, so it does not tell us proximity to the noise. It does
All right.
tell us they're in some kind of woods. She is alive.
All right, so
That kind of
here,
thing.
we got one shot at this if we want to try and talk to her here. Do we want to try?
One more question while you're looking at her. Do
Okay.
you see any distinguishable objects on her?
On her,
Yes.
I can see her outfit. Like, I don't know what you mean by distinguishable objects.
Her outfit, if you describe it to Jackson, will be a collection of kind of orangish red leaves, acorns, vines, that kind of thing.
I don't.
Can you see your weapon?
No weapon is visible.
Rings or talismans?
We're looking. I assume we're looking down, kind of at her back, like laying
Yeah,
down
well,
on the bear.
I can shift my perception around.
All right, you change your camera angles
Pretty much.
on her there. Yeah, you're coming away with like a very, very fall or autumn-like decor on her.
So a bunch of leaves and acorns. Okay, that's not going to be very descriptive in a forest.
No, you're looking at her outfit, I believe. Correct.
Send out the squirrels.
Yeah.
They'll find her.
Was thinking located object.
Do we still have the image? Did I put it away? I must have put it away. I don't seem to have it.
Is that the one in the D&D channel?
Oh,
No, that's for the ranger, isn't it?
oh, it's for the ranger.
That was for the ranger. Yeah.
Give me the second while I switch this up here. Let's see. Image. This was the monster. There it is. That's a perfect. Actually, use Liam's. That's way better.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we
that's the
go.
picture we had before.
That's the picture.
I
Perfect.
think I thought it was.
All right. So, like, we have very, very colorful oranges and reds. We're not seeing a bow or a knife on her in the current state she's in, but boots, some leather mixed in there, I guess.
All right, so we want to try and reach out to her. I can try.
Why not? What's the worst thing that can happen?
We scare the shit out of her. She thinks we're an enemy. All right,
Eh, she could have thought that last night though too. She didn't
that is
attack
true.
us.
All right. So I am going to cast message
Okay, but
through
don't use
the.
don't
what's
use
that?
your big don't use your big booming voice. Use your nice voice.
Whisper in her ears.
Use the one when you're playing the melodies, not when you're playing the high intensity thrilling music.
Thrilling music.
The look, classic.
Are you done?
For now.
All right. So, using my crystal ball of Trucine, casting message through the crystal ball to her.
Okay.
my friend, you appear to be injured. We did not get a chance to speak when the demons attacked. We are not your enemies. Come back to the camp where you saw us, and we can speak.
When you talk through the crystal ball, is it around her?
It's like message. She hears it in her head.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. She'll look around, kind of. You see her in the crystal ball, kind of sit up a little bit on the bear and start looking around. Unfamiliar with that magic. And we'll say, who is this? Who is talking?
Thought that was clear from what you said.
Didn't give your
Jake
name.
From State Farm,
give your-
I'm here to call you about your
Didn't give your
car's
name.
auto insurance.
Try this again. We are the ones that were in the camp that you were watching last night when the demons attacked. My name is Clairval. I am an ally. Please come back to the camp so we can speak. We will help you tend your wounds. We mean you no harm.
You see her, Clairval, if you were with the other ones, no, you are in danger. Do not go north. Do not continue on. You are being hunted. Flee back to the city, back to your walls.
Killing me here, DM. It sounds like we have much to discuss. Where can we meet you where we can speak face to face?
She says, I will come to you again once I am healed. I must return to a sacred area. It is where I can recharge. I will meet you in a day or so.
Okay. So I will pass that information, the conversation along to the party.
Okay?
She says she'll come back in a day or so. She needs to heal up.
And
I just said I'm not re-speaking everything that you just.
oh, okay. you said it to us already. So then we go north, obviously. If the plan is to draw out whatever is hunting us, then we need to go north and pretend that we don't know what's going on.
Okay, do we not want to have a conversation with this person and see what information she has?
You don't think she'll find us?
We said we'd be here. She said she'd be here in a day or two.
You want to
So
sit
what-
here for a day or two and get attacked by more of those Varoks?
Well, she knows
Every
you
night?
can find her. However, you just found her, so she's not too concerned with being exactly where you are. You got out of that. I'll give that to you.
Okay. So,
I'm pretty sure anytime somebody tells you to flee back to the safety of the city, we obviously go the opposite way.
We do the
Just who we are.
opposite.
you are a distrustful individual. And you should work on that.
I'm not distrusting. I'm thinking that our prey is in the north, even though we are supposed to be their prey.
If this one expects that we're staying here, then we should probably just fortify everything and wait for a few days.
Fortify this camp in the middle of the woods with no supplies.
And one cart. And a donkey. We have a donkey.
Are we going to use the donkey's entrails to build a wall that we're going to use for our fortifications?
No, he's the
Get your
alarm
hand in the
system.
bag. Your choice.
He's the alarm. We put tie cans to the back of him, and when he goes hee haw and runs around the camp, it wakes everyone up. I'm joking.
Are you though?
I am.
Okay.
All right, so morning.
I say we go north. What does our guide say?
What does May think?
The guide will tell you that the Fae are very tricky. Very tricky type characters. They will usually not tell you the whole truth, and they will usually find a way to lure you into what they want.
Either they know that we're not going to listen to them, we're going to go north anyways.
She would be
Or trying
more.
to trick us to stay
She would
here.
be more so with the going
I've
north,
heard
I
that
believe.
description of Innkeeper's Daughters, just saying.
So we look in the crystal ball. We see that she is alive and she is traveling. She's hurt. She's saying she's going somewhere to heal up. Maybe she needs some type of magic to do that, or place to do that. That is sacred. Maybe, pardon me. Maybe that's a lie. She's told you she will meet you again within a day or so, and that no, you shouldn't go north. You're being hunted. You'd be in a lot of danger. You should flee back to the safety of the city.
Yeah, we really have no reason to trust her at this point.
Well, she didn't swing at us.
Sorry?
She didn't take a swing at us when the demons attacked.
She was approaching the two people
couldn't.
on watch. However, the results of whatever that was, maybe there was going to be a sneak attack, maybe there was just a conversation, we'll never know. It was interrupted with
Well,
the demon
we might
attack.
know, we could ask.
Seems like she knows what she's talking about us being hunted, though, because we are.
Well, true, but
The warning came a little late, though.
yeah, if we already know we're being hunted and someone tells us we're being hunted, not really a warning.
Thank you for
Well,
known.
it's still a warning. It might not be a useful warning, but it's still a warning.
I mean, she could
It's
be
like,
trying
I
to.
can swing a sword and I can be a fighter. I'm not a useful fighter, but I am still a fighter.
But she could be telling us that we're being hunted to make us go the opposite way, right to where the people are actually hunting us. Because the only time we've seen anybody was in the city and on the ship.
So you have
Remember
we have a couple choices. You can go north, continue on. You can fortify here and stay here for a day or so,
With the squirrels and bunnies.
or you can head back to the city.
I say we go north because we still have a rendezvous to make north, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
With whoever
Your
the
guide is
the guide is taking us to.
You're asking your guide, who is knowledgeable in the Fae, of her thought. She said that the Fae are not trustworthy. Do not believe what they say.
You know, elves are of Fey ancestry, right?
She
Yes, we
knows.
are.
She's one
Get
too. She's a half
over
elf.
here. Like, I'm not talking about your great grandfather, am I?
They could be talking about both our great grandfathers.
So it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do.
The DM seems to have a bias against Faye.
So, what say you? Some of you want to go north, some of you want to stay here. What do you want to do?
But the
Or
rendezvous
how do you
we're
want to figure it out?
The rendezvous, how far is the rendezvous from here? It was supposed to be a couple days, right? From the city.
Yeah, we left the city. Where did we go? We went down the main highway into the east, turned up into the hills, and we hit night. It's going to be a couple days to get there. So we would travel throughout the day today, probably make one more camp, and then go there in the morning. Or push on. And make it at night.
I say that we still head north with Niding.
All right, that's your say.
If
Branthren's
things-
in.
If things get really bad, I mean, we can always break camp and return after our camp tonight. After we travel further.
We don't have anything to fortify here, so it'd be better to.
That's right. When there's trees,
Yeah.
we could take the whole day and fortify. It is possible, but
It's either we move along or go back to the city.
yeah.
Some of you
I've
want to move,
traveled
some
the
of you want to
roads.
go. What do you? How do you want to decide it?
I've traveled the roads out here. I don't really want to be hanging around with the demons because there are demons in this area.
Mm-hmm.
If we
You
move,
go
I
back to your
leave.
home.
What's that?
Let's go.
Yeah, because if we keep moving, they're more likely to take out the farmers' livestock and people heading in and out of the cities.
All right. So what do you want to do?
We're heading north, I think.
Everybody agree? Guys, gonna break the camp then?
Yep.
All
You
right.
broke it.
You broke the camp. All right. So get the
Now you gotta
wagon.
buy another one.
Get the wagon back, get your horses and your donkey and whatnot, and you start heading out again north. We're not taking any road at this point. We're going cross country, so it is very slow going, especially with the wagon. Wagon's not meant for the wheels to be going across little drops in hilly and cliffy land, some pretty steep areas, so it's going to take some time to get through or go around those areas as we go. It is the morning, and right now our guide is doing a good job leading us across the grasslands and here and there through some little patches of tree, past a couple little ponds and some tall grass areas and whatnot going north. To the far east, we can see the Cloud Tower Mountains, giant, massive range of mountains that stretch off into the clouds, pretty far away, but still, their general mass, we can see the outline of it in the sky. A nice bluish gray sky in the morning. We get a little bit of rain, then slowly goes away. Don't get any sun, but make it our way here. To the far west, again, we see the land rise kind of up and, start getting more rocky and whatnot as it goes off towards the ocean. Continue off for most of the day, maybe break for lunch or press on.
Eat.
Take your time, break, saddle, or get the wagons pulled up, get some food and whatnot. Have a little break midday. You can see that as you are progressing further north, it's becoming a little bit more and more patches of forest, less grassland type thing as you go. Have lunch, pack up, continue on for the rest of the day until right before dark you reach a little woodland. This is the... Where are we at here? This is the... Oh, that was town. Coppercrest Woods, as we're going north. Make our way north, and Nidang will inform us. This is the Coppercrest Woods, the beginning of it. It's going to travel through here tomorrow, about maybe not quite half a day. It all depends with trying to get this cart through here to reach the area we want to go to. Maybe a little less than that. Maybe of a quarter, a quarter of a day. Unless we want to push on. It is only almost sundown, so it's not dark yet.
Is
If
there a
we
good
push
spot?
through, when would we be getting there?
If you continued from here to there, so it'd be another 2 hours.
Are there any known trails through the Coppercrest Woods?
There are trails. Now, not wagon trails, not cart trails. More like animal trails.
No, but less than the craggy cliffs we've been walking along.
Oh, 100%. No, you're going to be going through, but you're going through forest, right?
Yeah.
Now, not well-traveled forest, not pathed forest. So there's
Not
kinda,
well lit because there's no moon light,
That's right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
2 hours to get to our destination?
She says it's about 2 more hours from here. Not heavy forest. There's a little bit of forest here, and then it's going to open up into a clearing It's an area she used to hunt, and she knows that this is where I looked it up today. This is where the Fey crossings are.
Oh, that's the nexus point, right?
Yeah.
Now we're supposed to be meeting somebody. Is there a village
You're not meeting
Hamlet.
anyone. No, you're not meeting anyone.
house? I thought we were supposed to meet somebody that was supposed to tell us about the Fae.
She tells you about the Fae.
She's going to tell us about the Fae there.
No, she's telling you about the Fae now.
Oh,
she's
along
your
the way,
she's
okay.
a ranger.
Oh, she's the
whose
Fae
favored
guide.
enemy, or whatever you want to call it, is the Fae.
Is the
She's
Fae.
your Fae guide. Ask her whatever you
Okay.
want about the Fae. She's bringing you to a place that's known as a Fae crossing or a Fae portal, which is an entry to the Fae realm. So Fae creatures usually can be found there if you're looking to them for answers. Maybe you're trying to observe something. Maybe you want to learn something. I don't know. That's why you got her and went this way. Because she knows where this is.
Well, if we're going to be there in 2 hours, you guys want to push on?
Not a bad idea. It's
Or
been one-
are we needing rest?
Where are you proficient in, Kylok?
How so? What do we take?
What are your favorite terrains?
Forest and tundra.
So you have forest. So you could get us there if you wanted to, in probably less time and less hassle.
Yeah, forest and Arctic are my 2 places.
Right.
I would suggest maybe, since we're right around the corner, maybe taking a break now and first light.
Do we still have light? We still have some light?
Yeah, sun's not down yet. Just
Okay,
going down.
And we don't have anybody in the party other than the thieves that can't see in the dark, right?
It's true.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So I mean, I'm for pushing on. I mean, I could probably get us there in an hour and a half
Yep.
if I'm told where we're going.
You still have the Everlight torches?
They should be in one of the bags of holding.
Then we can give those to the humans.
I'm not sure how many are left, but we gotta at least have 2.
Yep. Gunnevere, he'll say, "What are you scared of, a little dark forest?"
See, I like your attitude on this one. I don't like your attitude about eating our food and demanding more money because you have a demon drop on your head. It happens like 6 times a month.
All right, you're standing on the edge. You're deciding.
We
Let's
can
go.
do this.
We're gonna go. Give us a roll,
Yeah.
Ranger.
Yeah, Ranger.
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 Well,
Give
the
us a
first
roll.
roll was a 12. No, wait, not 12. It was a. What do I get with
Proficiency bonus.
proficiency bonus is doubled for proficiency skills when you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to it.
Hmm.
So I have to roll against intelligence.
What?
Or
No.
do
What's your
survival?
what skill? What skill is survival based off? Probably wisdom or.
Oh, survival is based off.
I don't have
wisdom.
it in front of me. Wisdom. So if it's a wisdom based skill, then you
Yep.
get double your proficiency bonus.
Okay, so it would have been. So that's your bonus times 2. Okay, so it's 16 was that roll. But,
Okay.
I get an advantage roll, right?
Yep. I should go over to D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Okay, 16 is the best roll.
Okay. All right, there we go. All right, 16 is pretty good. You push on into the woods as the sun is slowly going down. Got some light in the woods as the ranger is leading us. Kylok and Niding are both leading us through the woods. May's probably at the back doing other ranger things, keeping us safe, covering our trail, whatnot.
polishing that nice new gun on our
Yeah.
battle armor.
As we make our way through, you're able to guide us through pretty well and guide the wagon so that we're not going down on these slopes, we're not hitting major trees, getting stuck in bushes, that kind of crap. And we make our way into the woods. About, like you said, an hour and a half or so later, ahead of us, Nadine will point out that there is a clearing. The sun will be down at this point, and the ever-present moon, of course, is out in the sky. You still got a little bit of light at the end of the day, and you got that big glaring moonlight coming down, which illuminates this clearing or meadow in front of us that is outside of the trees. So we're in the trees. Think of us as inside a forest, and we're looking out in the distance, maybe 60 feet away, through some trees into a clearing. It's got tall grasses, it has a lot of flowers, and at its center is a very large chestnut tree. Very, very thick, trunked chestnut tree with its leaves spanning very wide at the top, almost covering most of the clearing itself just from that tree. She will point to that area, and you'll be able to see a lot of floating lights, a little soft floating lights dancing here and there around the tree. She'll say most likely are sprites. Sprites or fairies that are over there. You guys kind of hold up in your tracks here in the forest, and she'll say this is the area where the Fey Crossing is, where the Fey Realm overlaps with the material plane. She notes that there is a portal near the tree itself, but of course warns you about going to the Fey Realm, not something to be taken lightly. She'll say to you, Kyloke, at the front there, as you two are standing and scouting right in front of you. So what exactly is it you think you're looking for?
Well, first thing we should look for is someplace to kind of make a small camp. Maybe if we could stay a little bit away from the tree, but to have visual of that area. I think we probably want to discuss our next move and what exactly we want to. We want to find out information. I think we want to interact with someone.
Okay.
Of the Fae. One of the Fae.
Give me perception.
Oh,
13.
the perception is a wisdom based, so that's 15.
All right. As you're talking to her and kind of saying we should have a camp over here and then think about this and that, you see something come out near the tree. Some humanoid is moving around near the tree. Very large. Larger than an average sized person. You see them walk out from the tree, big axe over their shoulder. Kind of as they come out from behind it and they're moving around at the far end of the clearing, coming back towards the tree, drops the axe suddenly and kind of falls over, almost down to their knees, which would still keep them at the same height as about you in the distance. You see this person pulling at their clothing and begin to make some horrible noises. Far off, but you can still just make them out.
Can I determine the noises? Like, what type of creature would be?
Would you get a 15?
15, yeah. It says while tracking creatures, you learn the exact number, sizes, and how long they pass through.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll say bear-like noises, almost like a light roaring.
Okay, but it was on two legs, not four.
2 legs.
And it sounded like distress noises.
Yeah.
Bear-like noises. Anybody else hear this?
Well, this is you two at the front right now. Everybody else was walking with you, right? And you guys were ahead. You're probably 30 feet ahead, scouting the area out. You guys all stopped. You were pointing in there and talking about a camp. You noticed this. Nobody else is really noticed yet. They're kind of talking amongst themselves, doing their thing, waiting, whatever. Yeah.
In that visual interaction that I'm having, seeing this, did I see anything, or did I notice anything go toward this being before it collapsed?
No.
No flash, no sparkles, no
Nope.
100 fairies going in his nostrils.
Nope. Not at all.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to mention that to Nighting.
Okay.
Did she notice it?
Yeah. Yep. She see
Okay.
the same thing you saw.
You're the Fey professor. What do you think?
All right. She'll put her hand over on your shoulder, pull you down a little bit low so that you guys are more hidden. She'll be like, "It's a werebear."
Do we think it's a werebear? Okay. Do we think that he's transforming?
I think he's transforming. She points up to the moon, full moon up above.
Yeah, always a full moon.
There's always a full moon up above.
Full pale moon
Even
up
during the
above.
day. Even during the day. So would
But she says-
werebears be werebears all day long?
She said he came from the tree. He's from the Fey, from the Feywild.
So when he shows up here, all of a sudden, oh, hey, full moon.
Oh yeah,
Okay, but he's bigger than humanoid.
he's bigger than humanoid.
Yeah, because he's a werebear.
I get that, but was he a werebear already? Now he's transforming into something else. What do werebears change into?
Bears.
They change into actual bears.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, because people that turn into werewolves turn into
Well, there's hybrid form
werewolves.
too. There's
They
three.
don't turn into wolves. They turn into werewolves.
No, there's three in D&D. There's three forms. You got
Okay.
animal form, hybrid form, human form.
Okay,
This
so we're
one
simply
has
changing
turned.
into his animal form.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see her say, "A werebear from the Feywild." They're not unheard of, but it's from a select area.
Is it still light enough to see more detail on this bear?
Like I said, full moonlight coming down in this place, but the tree itself has a giant, like
Shadow,
foliage
yeah.
of shadow. This creature had walked out, kind of knelt down. It's hard to see because even the moonlight would be more so on his back, and he's far off. It's in the middle of this clearing.
Reason why I ask is I'm trying to compare it to the bear that the elf was riding.
She's gonna give you a name. I'm just gonna spell it.
I have a name. Thank you.
Give
BJEORNHEIM.
me a better one.
J. Say it again. BJE.
BJEORNHEIM. Was that Jornheim? Jornheim?
Bjornheim, maybe.
Should say werebears. They're from Jornheim. Not usually local to this place. I haven't encountered one before.
Is Bjornheim in the Fey or is that in the world?
It's in the Feywild.
In the Feywild.
It is in the north.
So not typically by this portal.
Well, again, this portal goes to the Feywild. Which part of the Feywild I have not gone through, I do not know, but I know I know parts of the Feywild. And in the north, in Bjornheim, that's where werebears are most common.
All right.
I have not heard of any coming through, and I have not heard of them being in this forest before. She says this is an exceptionally powerful Fey.
That's always good news.
All right. So are our noisy companions walking up to us yet?
They're just waiting back there for you guys because
Oh, they're
you're
waiting.
scouts.
Okay,
You
all
went out as scouts and you're told them
Okay.
to wait, and you took a look, right?
Okay. So everybody's being quiet. We're not attracting the bear.
Yeah, you're just hanging around.
So when you say powerful, we should not wave the bear over.
Bear.
We do, however, have a bear.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this bear can take that bear.
No.
She says, "Is this what you're looking for?"
Let's go confer with the. Let's go confer with the rest of the group.
All right. She You and her kind of duck down and walk back quietly through the bush to the group.
Okay, folks, I got one word for you. Werebear.
That's
That
two
is
words.
Right there.
That's one word. It's
Corin
one word.
points to the other bear. There he is.
You know, I love you, little man, but you know. Thank you. I needed the smile. Thank you. Clairval, what are we looking to do here? Because we have a werebear that's at the tree, and a bunch of pixies and sprites, or fairies and sprites. Sorry, possibly dancing, frolicking in the moonlight.
Was your idea?
No, we
Let's
had a
go
plan.
north. Let's get up there and follow the Fae and see what we can attract. Here we are.
In his defense, this was my idea.
True, yeah. Weren't we supposed to try to catch a fae? No.
Well, Niding will say if you were
Jackson, help me
trying
out
to
here.
catch a fae to get answers, there's one there.
To get injured? No, we don't want to get injured. That's not the plan.
Just be aware, he's quite powerful.
I've heard that somewhere. He's a freaking bear. Of course he's powerful. We have one over there. He's pretty powerful too. He was hard to bring down in the first place too.
Should say, is that what's hunting you?
A bear?
Oh. I will describe the creatures that came to us and that they changed their appearance to be attractive to each of us, like appear, a desirable form to each of us.
Okay.
That was just the last group.
I know the most recent one that we've dealt with, so let's use that detail.
So she's saying you've groups have been sent after you, each maybe a little more powerful. First, you had, as you describe, some kind of sprites or fairy type creatures. Next, it was more humanoid creatures with a little more power. What if this one now has come forward?
Or what if this is just some random werebear that just walked out of a tree because he wanted to enjoy the full moon?
She says no. There's not been any spottings of werebears in this area, and I know it well. Bjornheim would not have a werebear come here without reason.
So in other words, he's after us.
No. Knowledge, nature, I guess. What alignment are werebears normally?
Depends on the human, I guess.
21 on a nature check.
Are these nature?
Well, I rolled an 18, so add whatever you want to it.
All right. It would depend, I guess, on the person turning into the werebear if they were good or evil type thing. What she's trying to impress upon is that she hasn't seen a creature like this in this area. And werebears that are known to be in Bjornheim generally stay in Bjornheim. They have things to do. Being sent through a portal or even coming through a portal is odd. Why would a werebear be here? You know.
Would you say it's bad news bears?
This is why I think
Kylo is, or not Kylo, sorry.
My flask.
Yeah.
Take a hit from my flask and hand it to Clairval.
Take a drink, buddy. Clairval is thinking, werebear. It could just be a werebear. He could just be in the woods. You know, maybe he's come through the portal, maybe he's not. It doesn't look like an evil creature, from what he can think, or there's no reason we would think it's an evil creature. It could just be a good aligned or a neutral creature.
out for a fucking stroll. Do you want to go talk to the bear? We can go talk to the bear. But how about we try talking and not swinging at it?
I'm okay with that. You want to send a bear in to talk to him? I can talk to the bear.
Why don't you ask May before you send her bear to its death?
I'm saying I could talk to the bear. That's all I'm saying. May could tell me whether the bear could go or not. Can the bear come out and play? I can send the wolf. I got the wolf too. Shadow's here. He can go.
How about we just go?
All of us
Nothing
at
to
once?
suggest it's not an intelligent creature.
Yeah, I mean, why not? What was in that drink I just gave you?
I don't know, was it an identified potion that you gave him? Or was it just one of the random flasks?
It was just mead.
Oh. Man, we fought bigger things than this. Let's just go
Okay.
talk to it.
How about this? I'll start playing some music. If it comes out aggressively towards us, we can deal with it. If it just hears music and is investigating, maybe we can have a conversation. Does that work for everybody?
Yeah.
All right. I take out my magical musical instrument, not that one. And I start to play. I'll play an upbeat, cheery little ditty.
All right. Am I getting the impression that we are playing an upbeat ditty while hoisting our knees high and frolicking out of the woods into the clearing?
You do realize there's like fairies and sprites there too, right?
No, you told me there was a werebear.
I walked up, I said there's werebear. There's a werebear.
Yeah.
And fairies and
There's
sprites.
a werebear.
And fairies and sprites.
That wasn't communicated to us. You told us there was a werebear.
Last time I
said
give you any drinks.
fairies and sprites. So fairies and sprites like music, so you go have at her.
Start playing my tune. My performance check is a 30.
Okay. Who is going here?
Yes.
We're all going.
We're
I
getting
guess.
them to come to us. We're not going anywhere.
Oh, you're not going anywhere. You're staying in the woods playing the music.
The idea is the music would bring them to us.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sure.
Fairly far away, but it is night.
Barely hear it.
Can't hear it.
It's not a very good sound.
You play an upbeat ditty near the wagon in the woods from where you are, and you can't from where you are. You can't see into the clearing. You know it's up ahead. You play. No response comes after 5 minutes.
There.
Branthorn, how much alcohol you got with you?
I mean, I got this flask, and I hold
You got
up
it.
this really large flask.
You got a mug?
Gunniver
I
comes
do
over. He's like, "Give me a drink of that piss water." What are we waiting for? Some goddamn Baron? You're playing a tune here? Go gut the thing.
We're about to, okay? I was just gonna offer him a drink. So. All right.
Yeah, I have
I'm-
a couple of cups in my.
All right. You want to come out in the clearing with me? Everybody else can
Yeah,
stay here in the safety of the shadows if they want.
So I'm gonna hand you my brass mug.
Okay. And the flask. I got the flask
Yeah.
in the hand and the mug. I'm gonna start walking out slowly,
So,
crouching toward the bear.
Kylok and Brantharin, you're going to leave the party. You're going to go up ahead. You're going to exit the forest into the clearing under the moonlight towards the bear.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
As I get closer.
Well, there's no
I am
as you
going-
get closer.
Okay. Yes. We're walking to the clearing.
You and Brantharin emerge from the forest by yourselves under the moonlight and start walking forward. You see, again, this humanoid who was down on his knees at one time, now fully standing upright. It looks like almost like a giant brown bear, just like Brantharin had posted in the Discord. He has picked up his axe and he turns to look over at you too.
Okay. I will say in Elvish, as old a word as I know for hello, friend.
All right, his head perks up. He looks over towards you two. And you can hear back from him, kind of, again, in a broken Elvish, who enters here?
And I will say Kyloke and Branthrin.
You see him kind of think for a second at those names.
And again, I say at the end of it, friend, in, again, the oldest Elvish I know.
Kyloke. Branthrin. You hear the names. You also
They
get
used a fake name, eh?
you also get the
Sorry,
word
Jake didn't come with us.
lucky. And then some broken words around that. He turns and he starts moving slowly towards you. He puts the axe up into a position.
Threateningly?
Yeah, threateningly. Over his shoulder, but in a way that it's lifted up. Like looks like he's resting it, and he's going to walk over to you. But he's got it kind of cocked as he does so. We're going to say he's about 100 feet away.
All right, I'm
Starts
gonna
making
hand
his way over.
Branthrin that flask back, and I've got my hand on the hilt of my frost katana
Okay.
with the
I'm
mug
gonna-
still in the other hand. I'm like,
Okay, I was gonna say which the mug.
I'm gonna say we have a drink. In Elvish.
Holding out drinks for him.
Yeah, friends. We drink.
All right.
Friends. It's the worst idea in the world, but nobody else had a better one.
That's okay. That's where you are. Let's see if I can get the word here. I should get a better note for this. Let's see. Aha. He gets closer. He starts making his way closer until he's within about less than 60 feet away from you. And you hear him. He's got kind of a crooked smile on his bare face, on his hybrid form bare face. And you hear him kind of say the word Collinglin or Callinglin.
England.
In like a question.
The fact that he doesn't know is depressing.
I know, that's what gets me too.
Oh, is that the word that the other ones used for the name of our?
It is the name of our group, yes.
It is the name of our
Yeah,
group. Okay.
That's the name of our group.
I never remember the Elvish.
I
Sorry.
know. That's the English. That's our understanding of it. It translates.
See, he's walking. He goes, Collinglin.
And I'm be like, never heard that name.
Okay, roll. Are you...
I said, and I say
that would be
again,
deception.
mead.
You're deceiving,
What am I-
so roll
What
deception.
am I rolling?
Deception.
I should have
And
said.
is that a
that.
deception? Deception is.
I don't think you get bonuses to that
Oh, it's
one.
it's charisma. Shit. Oh, I rolled a 19 minus 1, so it's 18. I have a minus 1 to the deception.
All right. You're pretty good deceiving. He kind of thinks about it for a second. He stops. He stops moving at that. He's a good less than 60 feet away. Kind of just sitting there. Moonlight's on him. You can see him up close now.
Okay.
He's very tall, very powerful, has a lot of muscle on him. He looks, in that hybrid form, holding that giant battle axe. And he says again,
He's a big boy.
Kyloke, Branthrin, Clairval, Jackson, May. Kind of just waits. Looks for your reaction.
Branson, fill the cup. I'm gonna put the cup down in front of us with the drink in it and just back up like 10 feet.
I do this. I take a nip of this mead and then put my thing back in my pouch.
Well, you just lost your goblet. It's in the ground.
Yeah, that's fine. It was.
Okay. And I say again in Elvish, we mean no harm. We come to talk.
He did. He talked. He asked you a question. He lists the names. He's waiting for your reaction.
Well, I said Kyloke and Branthrin are in front of you.
Oh boy.
All right.
What more do you want?
He lists the names of the other people.
I understand that, but
Okay.
they're not here. So
Then, all right.
Ask him what he's here for. What he wants.
you asked me. Oh yeah, you can speak Elvish.
You ask him. He's a dwarf.
No, I cannot. He's
Okay,
gonna
so I
hear a
asked-
lot of gibberish.
I ask him what he wants. What he wanted me to ask him.
He will
What are you here
he
for?
will say again, Collinglen, like as a question. Again, asking you, is that you or no?
I mean, the cat's kind of out of the bag.
Yeah, we're not getting out of here.
You
with
did
that
bluff
fight.
him. You did bluff him.
But yeah, well, he knows our names.
You could be
I'm
a
gonna be
different
like,
Kylo and Branthrin.
Yeah.
We could be. There's a lot. Back home, there was several people named Kylo.
He says, "Come."
I'm gonna say, how do you know that name?
He
I
says,
know it's Elvish.
Oh,
gonna say
okay,
I know
yeah.
it's an Elvish word.
Yep. I was sent here to collect.
I don't think he's drinking
really-
that beer.
That's really really vague.
What was that drink, by the way, that you put down?
It's just me.
Just mead.
Normal everyday mead?
Yep.
Is let me check something. Let me see.
In a brass mug. Watch him be allergic to it. Keels over and dies.
The Fae don't do well with alcohol.
You do see him look at the mug, and he kind of sniffs.
It's a fancy looking brass mug.
He sniffs the air. You see that, and he kind of shaking it off, like he's trying to resist it.
Like being at a bear dump, you just put a Snickers on the hood and they're all over you.
I'm gonna take my thing back out and I'm gonna take another swig of it and
And-
kind of hold it up and say,
When he says thing, he means his flask.
"Flask."
just so the audience knows.
Flask. Take a flask, dude. I think I only have the one. Cup.
Don't drink it all.
He
I just took a step, just to like gesture.
give me a. Is it persuasion? Is that the skill in this one? It's intimidation and.
There's persuasion, performance.
Give me persuasion, Branthrin.
Okay, persuasion, or either one.
Hmm.
Not good.
Well, it all depends on your roll.
I look like I'm petrified. I'm like, yeah, drink.
He makes his way over, slowly. Still, same thing. Eyes locked on you, axe cocked on his shoulder. But he reaches out. He's about maybe less than 10 feet away. He's got a big reach. He'll go over, and he reaches down and grabs the mug. Sniffs the mug. You see him do that. He just, boom, downs it. You see him look kind of happy, relaxed at that. Feels at home as he drinks the mead.
I'm gonna shake my flask and toss it to him.
All right, he'll take it. You see him with one motion kind of just hit his claws
In
on
a
it.
non-aggressive toss, right?
Yeah, like, hey, here you go. And then I'm gonna turn to Kylo and say, "That's all I got. That's it."
It's okay. It's okay.
Finishes the meat off. Kind of looks over. Says, not the best.
Well,
Tell him I agree.
we left in a hurry, so we got what we could get.
He says, mead. Real mead. I will show you.
I translate that to Branthrin, so
Okay.
he understands what he's saying.
Oh, Sounds
Brethren.
interesting.
You seem happier, brethren.
I'm quite interested. Maybe just not under the circumstances. But
Where will you show us this mead?
He says, Come back to Jornheim. There is much mead. Do you know the others? Clarval, May, Jackson.
Let's say we can contact them.
Do you know Collinglin?
What's happening in Bjornheim? If we go there.
Oh man, this one's tough for me to pronounce. All right, MES, IKA, MMEN.
Misgammon.
Miskinaman? Miskinaman is looking for someone. Someone's.
Do you know why?
They carry something dangerous to his seat. He has sent others. They have failed. Now he sends me.
ask him how is it dangerous to his seat.
Yeah. How's it dangerous to a seat? If you don't mind, since we've offered you
Mead.
libation.
Oh, large one who could eat me.
Yeah.
He says the object is dangerous to the Fae. Very powerful. Has the ability to wipe out the lords.
So you are on a what's the word? A noble errand for this Miskinaman. Let's call him Miskinaman.
Miskinaman, the Bear King.
Mosquito man.
Mosquito Man. Mosquito Man, the bear lord.
The Bear King, he'll say. He'll say, I was charged and sent through by some of his followers to find this Collinglin and recover the object. Your names just happen to be familiar to me.
Weird, of all the places, all the worlds,
Of all the
He sees no one else, and
all
you've-
fourth
you've-
in all the world, we haven't.
he
run
doesn't
into
see
somebody
anybody
that-
else. You
Few
two
people
have
learning.
deceived him, and you gave him the mead. So right now, that's where he is.
Well, I'd like to find out if what you're here for is of a good cause, or
It is
do you
not.
mean it is not a good cause.
He says, "Can you lead me to Collinglin?"
If I say anything, he has no idea what I'm saying, correct?
No.
Let me I'm going to confirm with my friend here. So I can speak Dwarvish, so
Oh, perfect.
we can talk in Dwarf if you want.
But we could maybe send him somewhere, and then trap him somewhere. Like
Well, the only place. Well, but then we kind of play our hand that we know who the group.
Hmm.
I'm not going to say the group's name by name.
well, we can
Where the group is.
We can allude that we've heard that.
Send a
name,
message.
Help him find it.
You guys have been gone a long time. Are you okay?
No, we're not.
No, the bear ate us. We're inside his stomach right now. We're trying to find a way out. Can you you send help? I'm joking. No.
Everything is not good. All my meat is gone.
We're
Oh,
talking.
my meat is gone.
We're talking with the bear. The meat is gone. He enjoyed the mead somewhat. He'd like us to go back to Bjornheim, if we know he can't hear. It's in our heads, right? So
It's in your head. He can't hear you.
yeah. If we know who Collinglin is, and if we know where Clearval, May, and Jackson are, on top of two people named Kyloke and Branthrin, who we kind of
Is
Is
introduced
there a limit
ourselves
on
as.
message, Stu? Can he give you a
Yeah,
whole
there
speech?
is.
I thought so.
So-
Yeah. I think you can give a simple message.
Well, as simple as I can say that, I said that to him.
Mead gone.
Mead
Send
gone.
hell.
Meat
Bear
gone,
guy
send
knows
help.
us. Bear guy knows us. Could be
Bear guy
bad.
gonna kill us.
Could be bad.
Gonna eat the dwarf.
100% chance.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't this why you wanted to come here?
Well, we're
To
finding a
find
lot.
someone that was looking for us?
Well, we figured that out.
Yes, we figured that out now.
Now what?
We're working the room here.
It's looking like we're gonna have to fight this bear. Really no way out of it.
You see him looking around like you guys are talking a message, talking to each other. He's waiting a little bit patiently, but he seems to be sniffing the air, trying to see if anybody else is nearby. See, still if you're telling the truth. I rolled. He didn't get any scent, but you guys notice that.
Can we tell them to maybe set an ambush?
So what are we gonna tell them? We're gonna say, "Well, come with us. We know where they might be. They're like 20 paces back that way."
No, but I mean we could lead them back to the town or something. That would the way we came.
That's a few days journey.
Hey, that's fine. He's not gonna care.
Are you gonna put him in your pocket? Like he's gonna come into he's gonna turn into a bear statue and you can carry him?
I'll
Like,
ride on his back or something.
you want to ride all the big animals, don't you?
Oh, I'm tired of walking. I got little feet.
The only place I could think to send him is where we found the hoof originally.
You don't have the map, do you?
No, Jackson has the map. I'm messaging. I can still message Clairval.
Well, you guys are in message. You can only send limited words back and forth, but yes.
Did we trap that demon at the place where we found the hoof?
No, didn't we let him go? Did we?
I thought we
No,
bound
we
him to
didn't
something.
trap it. We sent it off. I
no,
tricked him into thinking we were friends, and he let us go.
Yeah, and as soon as we put
Oh.
the hoof in the thing, everything kind of went back to normal.
You see the werebear starting to get ready to move here. If you're not who he's looking for, he has no dealing with you. He's going to move on. But since he's went in your direction, he's going to continue south through that forest towards where your buddies are.
Wait now. So we can say, move the party. Move the party, Clairval. Get the party to move.
Where?
He's gonna head down to the way that we came. We're gonna convince him that we're not. He already thinks that we're not the guys he's looking for, even though we share the similar name. We're gonna let him continue, and we could follow him, and maybe get more opportunity to capture him. Unless you want to fight him here, and I'll use the dwarf as a shield until you get here.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm just kidding. It's a joke. I will defend you. Don't worry.
I'll
What
turn
say
to
you?
everyone else. Hyluk wants us to hide.
Hide a bear sniffing bear.
We need to move quickly. Let's go find cover somewhere. Oh, they went that way, let's say.
Sure.
So we're gonna go that way to hide.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm talking to Branthrin and saying, "Okay, so you want to send him someplace? You want to send him back the way we came, which is where he looks like he's headed. He doesn't think that we're who he's looking for. So what do we tell him? You want to tell him Have a
As
good
we're-
night. We're not sure about what you're asking.
You're seeing this giant hunter in front of you. Just realize he's going to where your party was, right?
Yeah.
He can probably track.
Okay.
Do you
Okay,
want us to roll stealth to move out of the way?
Yes.
So that's a
11.
12, and that's a 9.
He can't track us if we pass without a trace, though.
I
That
can't
is
cast
true.
that standing in front of him.
We're here.
Do you have that spell,
They
mate?
might have been able to cast it.
Oh yeah, does May have it?
I don't think I do.
Does Knighting have it?
I'm gonna say no.
No, they're good. They're good at their job. They don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like feather fall, but I don't have anything else. That would be useful.
Okay, so why don't we, instead of can we point him not in the direction of the way we came,
Right.
but off a ways so that it
Yeah, you can point him anywhere you want.
point him in the direction that he was going, but not in the same direction as we were, so that he kind of goes off track. And just we can tell him that we saw some dead demons and like a small battle.
He will say, if he gets the point out of you that you're not who he's looking for.
Yep.
If you don't know Colin Glen, he will ask you pretty much where's the city. So he'll say Ashura.
Yeah, so I'll tell him I've heard. I saw a play when we were at Ashura, talking of an adventuring group. That sounds similar to what you're saying, and one of them had a name similar to mine.
All right. He's going to believe you because of your earlier rolls. If you're going to point him off, you're going to point him, instead of directly south to where your group was, maybe southwest.
Toward Ashura.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to head off, unless anything else, he's going to head off that way. As he does, you're going to notice him go into the forest, and immediately you're going to change back to a large, hulking man in tattered clothing with the axe over his shoulder. Still very, very tall. A lot taller than both of you. And under the darkness of the woods, start moving off that way into the woods and out of your sight.
Now, when he's a man,
He's out of the moonlight.
He's out of the moonlight.
ooh, that's brilliant.
Could be an opportune time to take him down.
Now, your group has gone essentially east because they moved the other way.
Hmm.
You guys are in the little field there. He drank your mead. He left. He's like out of your sight now, into the woods, going that way. What do you want to do?
Well,
You essentially
Do
deceived
Do you
him.
want to take him? Do you want to? We deceived him, so he's gonna walk away. But he's
He
gonna
walked
get out of
away.
that. How far? How long is the journey through the woods before he comes back out?
You made it in an hour and a half.
Okay. He's probably unfamiliar with the terrain somewhat,
Correct.
so it could take a couple hours.
Yeah.
All right, let's meet up with the
All
group.
right. You back up into the woods and head kind of east because that's where you told him to go. Look for signs and soon come across your group. You're the ranger. You're in the forest. You lead them there. You can see the two torches from Gunniver and Corin near the wagon. The group hanging out near the wagon waiting for you. You guys all meet back up. What do you want to explain to the group?
Explain them the situation that's going on,
Okay.
so they're fully informed. Apparently, the mead here is for shit compared to what they have in the Fey Realm. He's wandered off into the forest. We led him. We deceived him enough to send him toward Ashura. So we got about how much time did it take us to find the group? 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
So roughly about 2 hours that he's going to be under cover of the forest canopy before he'll turn back into a full were beast. when he leaves the forest, and it's just a grassland. So we can let him go to Ashura, and whoever's in Ashura will probably take care of him, because big city, they fight demons all the time. Or we can try to get him.
What was our plan for coming out here?
Gotta look at my notes.
I believe it was
I
just.
thought you were there. I know you might have been drunk from the night
No,
before.
I'm aware of what the plan was. I was hoping you did. Your plan was we come out here,
Again, it's Jackson's plan.
we capture one of the Fae that's looking for us,
Yes.
and get more information out of them as to why the Fae are after us.
Now you got he got some information.
He did.
Got some
He hasn't
information,
told us
yes.
that yet.
No, he hasn't told you guys the information yet, and he
Yes,
didn't press
said
for
I
all
told
the
you what
information,
he
of course.
Said.
All right, so passing it along, he gives you some information that he got out of him. He got the name of he got Bear King. He got the actual name of the Bear King, and he knows he come from Bjornhelm. And he's looking for a group, which is your name, and that there's an object you carry, which could be very dangerous to the Fae, which is why this person is sending people to either get it or destroy it or whatever. We don't know because we didn't answer that, but that's where we are.
Yes, and it's not a good mission to bring it back and keep it safe. It's a slaughter everyone and take it for their own uses and make sure it doesn't kill them, because he said it could destroy the Fae Lords.
Okay. So it seems like the kind of thing that, if it was going to destroy the Assuran Lord, they'd probably be sending people out to slaughter whoever had it too.
Probably.
But let's work under the assumption that the people that are sending people out to kill us are bad.
I got that from the speech.
I'm prepared to make that leap.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with this next cinnamon guy either.
Pull after us. So we know one of them's out there right now, and they keep sending more after us when we keep slaughtering them, right?
Yep.
So we got a couple options right now. We can leave this bear, who may encounter who knows who, and do what God knows what to them. But it gives us more time because, they're going to give this werebear a chance to try and find us.
It'll be fine for me to have the light on.
Keep going.
Or we can go attack them right now, depending on what kind of way they're keeping track of this bear. They may know immediately that we've killed it.
Okay, if I turn off the light?
Didn't anybody have a darkness spell?
Okay.
Nope.
I'll come.
I, in fact, do.
Because if you cast darkness on him, he can't transform, right?
I'm really sorry.
Does anyone have a spare sword?
I'm
I
sorry.
think we got a lot of
Oh.
swords. We got a lot of swords.
Let May know her mic's open.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Okay. Spare sword?
'Cause- Yeah, Jackson only brought the one sword with him, and he does not think it's a good idea to use this on the werewolf that we don't want to transform, because it's the Moonsteel sword.
Oh yeah, maybe you don't want to use that.
Does it have to be a sword?
I don't have a spare one.
Does not matter what the weapon is, but I brought a sword and a dagger, so I'm not going to be as effective as usual.
I might have a steak knife in my backpack for
I have
dinner.
a javelin.
Javelin.
You like
I will be
javelin.
the caster for this fight.
I'm not giving you the cursed sword.
I tried.
Why not?
Because the guy with the cursed sword might slaughter everyone.
Yeah.
So we want to go follow this bear then?
Well, that's what I'm asking. I think we got two options. We can follow the bear right now and try and take it out.
We
If
follow
we
the bear.
do, we don't have to worry about what this bear is going to do about the first poor, farmhand that encounters it. Now, that being said, he didn't slaughter the two of you.
Yep.
Who didn't have information. So that leads me to believe he's not just going to randomly slaughter everyone he comes in contact with. He's saving that for us.
Yeah, he even said that he wasn't. He was here for bad and didn't kill us right then and there. So I believe he's not a bad guy.
Well, he might be a bad guy.
He's a
He's
bad
just
guy.
He's
but
not a bad guy.
He's not a
Slaughtering
bad
everyone
guy.
he comes in
Yeah.
contact with. There are
We
degrees
also-
of bad, Tyler.
We also didn't say we knew this group, right? We just
Right.
heard about them.
We heard
So
about them
all,
in
all
Ashura.
it's gonna take, all it's gonna take is the first person to go, yeah, I know them. He's gonna be
follow,
the one that's
'cause-
tortured.
We just sent him back towards our house.
Yeah.
We did, and toward more.
Greenleaf's already have enough of a bad relationship with us as is.
We
So
we
let's
sent,
go fast.
we sent him more importantly toward the Bard College because I said I had seen a play about us.
Now we're endangering those that. Okay, so
Sing
we
our
have
praises,
to deal
yes.
with this now.
Well, I was kind of short on time. The guy was starting to glare at us.
You improvise. I'm not faulting
That
you
was
for
improvisation. I'm not a performer.
Mm,
I'm a scout.
I'm
I'm a
not
ranger.
faulting your improvisation skills at all, Kylo, but I think this means that we need to go deal with this werebear
Yes.
before he hurts someone that we care about.
We must subdue him. Must break him, but not
Do
kill
you
him.
have a way to subdue him?
Well, we can keep him in darkness for a bit.
I will clarify. I have blindness, not darkness specifically.
Okay, that's not gonna help because it's the moon on his skin that turns him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, do
Let-
not show him that sword.
Okay, so let's work under the assumption that maybe we can subdue this guy. Maybe we
Okay.
can get some more information out of him before we get into an actual fight.
Do we have any way to hold a person?
I have a grease spell. I can keep him from getting anywhere very effectively.
I also have webs.
She can grease
Well,
them
we
up.
have, I think we've got ways to incapacitate him. I think we've got ways to fight him. I think we also have ways to talk to this guy and maybe get some information out of him before we get into the fight, because it might be harder to get info out of him afterwards.
Unless we have a necromancer in the party.
We have a necromancer in the party?
She
She
means
said it
kill
loud.
him and
Oh,
get the
unless we have an
answer.
necromancer. I'm like, did somebody change class?
I think I'm gonna take another class.
Yeah.
I want to start singing to the dead, so
So I'm gonna say we leave
can you get us in front of this guy, Kyle? Like, you know these woods better than we do.
Yeah, I think so. With the help of May and Niding, we can probably get us there.
We can get in front of him and maybe have a conversation with him. Maybe we can talk this out and it doesn't get into a fight, but if it is, let's get it into the fight when we are ready for it.
Yes, and I say we leave the rogue. How many people how many extra people do we have with us? Just
3.
The 2 rogues
You got 2 rogues and a ranger.
and the scout. So I say we see. You want to leave the rogues with the cart?
Here.
Oh, come on. I still have 20 gold on the halfling if he dies first.
He can die later as long as he
Hmm.
dies before the other one. You win, but
Okay.
the other one's gonna want to get paid for traipsing back across the same ground he already walked over.
Hell yeah.
All right, I say we let Kylo lead the way.
All right, so who's
When
going?
we find him, please, Kylo, I defer
you can
to
talk.
you in us getting through here. This is your area of expertise. Please let me do what I do.
Yep, you speak just as much Elvish as I do, so I will let you talk.
All right, first thing, give me a roll. Give me a survival roll from Kyloke for the forest.
Oh, I rolled a 20, so it's
Good.
actually 28.
All right.
Nice.
He is big. He moves quickly. You guys have the ability to move through the forest as well. As far as I can guess from this, it's just the core party. You guys are making your way there through the woods. Gonna still take about a half hour because he was moving, and you got to catch up to him. You got to find him. You're moving really good. He's moving good.
He's still in the middle of the forest.
Yeah, middle of the forest, right? Takes about an hour and a half to get through. He's good half hour into the woods, here or there, random point in the woods. As you guys are catching up, you're all following Kyloke, who is guiding us through, about as well as you can. I would say at one point we get within where we think he would be, and maybe we want to move silently or stop and start looking around. How do you want to approach? Because some of you are loud.
Okay.
Pass without a trace,
I can
perhaps?
cast pass with a trace. That lasts
Okay.
an hour.
Now that one, do you only get plus 10 to stealth?
Plus 10 to stealth. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so everybody
And
roll.
we leave no and we
you leave no
tracks.
trace. So
Yeah.
roll the stealth, because I'll use that as your
24.
nice. So even with disadvantage.
Yeah, it's very that yeah.
Okay,
Um,
because he gets a plus 10, but he still has disadvantage. I think for his armor, or is it just a minus?
It's disadvantage.
it's
with armor.
disadvantage unless I'm proficient with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody
So we all
else
have to
roll
roll?
low, or everybody high? I
I
think
rolled an
the
11.
I get an advantage. So my first roll is actually I'm not even gonna need the advantage. 20.
if you're high, don't worry about it. Just for the low
yeah,
numbers.
it's 20.
So,
25. It's good. It's 25.
29.
all right. So Jackson got the lowest. I didn't roll so well, which is okay. So you guys move silently once you're kind of in position, we'll say. Roll perception, everybody, as we're trying to pick him out here as we're going.
25.
Nice.
19.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Fair enough.
Man, I didn't see shit.
Clairval and Jackson can pick him out. You guys can see this large hulking figure moving quickly through the woods up ahead. You guys are following now. You're silent within your range here, 30 feet around Kyloke. There you go. How do you want to do it?
I'm just mad because he never gave me back my flask.
you goblet. Yeah.
He destroyed the flask. Remember, he put his claws in it and opened it up and drained it.
He shotgunned your flask.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
But did he give you your cup back?
Nope.
No.
Oh, he drank it and then tossed it.
He tossed it.
All right. So he's a dick.
All right, so I am going to attempt to sing a Fae song, just to some subtlety to get his attention.
Yeah,
Garlic,
you're
I'm going to need you to drop the pass without a trace.
You're gonna drop it just by doing it on yourself. I can keep the rest under it.
Okay.
No, he's got to move without the 30-foot range.
All right, so I'll step out of the 30-foot range performance check. 25.
Okay, now, with the pass without a trace, is everybody being... We rolled stealth.
Yep.
So we're stealthy in the woods, I assume. And then I assume Clairval moved ahead of it and is
Yep.
going to play. So it looks like you're the only one there, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just
All
have
right.
to step beyond where we were at. So
You move up and you start playing a song. It instantly gets his attention. You see him stop. He's making large steps. He's moving rather quickly. He stops, looks around, turns back towards the sound of, where the sound's coming from. You see him look over. It's a man in tattered clothing.
Yep.
He's got the axe.
Worry traveler. You look like a little worse for wear, I'm afraid.
What do you
Are
speak?
you okay? Do you need any aid?
Are you speaking in common?
I'm speaking common at first, yes.
Okay. You see him turn around. He looks at you. Kind of looks left and right. Doesn't see anybody else. Just sees you, a merry man singing songs in the woods,
Merry man.
talking gibberish he can't understand. Turns back around, starts off again.
Now.
Okay.
Good sir. Are you all right? Your clothes look rather tattered. I mean, no offense.
All right. He'll turn back and look at you. Collinglow.
Hero song?
The words, they kind of translate. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll say, do you know them? Can you lead me?
Mayhaps that I can, mayhaps that I can't. Why?
Mary Bart. Always.
You hear, like, no time for riddles. You know or you do not.
That is true. If I know, you have less time.
More riddles.
Riddle me this. Riddle me that.
You see, all right, he puts the axe on his shoulder. You notice Same thing, kind of cocks it up a little bit, starts walking through the bush towards you.
My bandolier. I'll put it the same way.
Your bandolier. All right, are you walking towards him?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys kind of walk towards each other until you're near each other. Like,
Yep.
he kind of imposes a little bit close to you so that his chest is right at your face and he's looking down on you.
Personal space is an issue for me, buddy.
He says, calling glow.
Why? You repeat, I repeat. We get nowhere.
He's using a broken language. Sent to find them. Do you know?
Why?
All right. Carry an object. I need to recover.
Dangerous?
To some.
To them?
Oh, very much to them.
I look at him and I smile. Because of you.
You see, he's not too amused. He's looking down at you, and he kind of like looks like he's gonna turn and walk away. He's like almost had enough.
Okay. I'll wait till he gets a few paces away,
Okay.
and I start naming the party members.
All right.
Kylo, Clairval, Jackson.
All right. You see him turn around and just launch his axe towards you, like just through the woods.
He's swinging it at me?
No, he's throwing
Is he
it.
throwing it at me, or is he
Yeah.
trying to scare me?
No, he turns around. He hears the names. He knows all of a sudden. Wait a minute. How do you know? Fuck you! And he whoosh wishes the axe right towards you, is like
He's
intending to
not
fully.
trying to get information out of me. He's
Oh
trying
no!
to kill me.
Oh yeah!
Question: Is he within 60 feet?
We all get initiative, so we will do that. I will say yes for what you're thinking. So everybody roll initiative just in case, because we're all at the ready in case anything happens.
16.
14.
Also 14.
Kyle, look what you
Six.
get.
Wait, do I get?
Hold on, no, you got a 6. I heard 6.
Do I get increased
No.
initiative in
No.
here, or is it just the
No.
wisdom intelligence? It's just the wisdom intelligence. Okay, so 6.
All right, double 14s roll off, and if May's there, we need a number.
12.
5, so you're going first.
All right, so we'll put you down as
16.
May. Are you there?
I am here.
Initiative. I
That
heard-
one.
You got a nat 1? Get out of here! Did she really? Oh my
I'm
god!
apparently not very happy with this.
She's not on the- She didn't expect this to happen so quickly, so she wasn't quite ready for it.
All right, we got Clairval. Then we have our guy. That's that. Then we have Branthrin. And we have Jackson. Then we have Kyloke. Then we have May. Okay. All right, Clairval. As you name the party, and he's a little bit further away, turns around, he whips that axe, and starts helicoptering through the woods right towards you. Your turn.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to get out of the way of the axe.
Well, that's going to be my action to throw it, so... but
So,
you know he's going to
Are
attack,
you
blah, blah,
seeing
blah. Yeah.
Hold up to throw, and then I'm acting?
Yeah, sure,
Or
yeah,
you think
yeah.
that the axe leaves his hand first?
Nah, I guess technically you act before him. So,
Okay,
Yeah.
so I see that he's trying to throw this at me.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
I don't like this.
So a shimmering lance of psychic power shoots out of my forehead,
Oh, nice.
and I need him to give me a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, that's my low one. Ugh, come on, roll. No. 9.
He's not
No. So you are going to take.
Son of a gun.
Ooh, I'm rolling low.
Good.
10. That's better. 25 points of psychic damage, and you are incapacitated
Oh, nice.
until the start of my next turn.
So leave a divot in the ground when he falls.
All right. All right. You go. You shoot him with a psychic lance out of the brain. His turn. He goes to throw the axe, but he can't because he's incapacitated.
Can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, can't do that. Branthrin, you see this happen. You look. You see the guy is going to attack, but then is stopped in place. He's held in place, stopped. You can act or not act. It's up to you.
I'm going to run up, kind of behind,
Okay.
off to the side.
Flank around.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you get surprised because he's still under the
Nope.
pass without a trace?
No, you'd be leaving the pass without a trace to go to him. Okay. Do you want to do anything else or just get behind him?
I guess. Well, I guess I'm gonna hit him in the legs to maybe knock him down. I'm gonna throw my hammer though.
Do you want to? Let's put it this way. Do you want to do an attack, but you're aiming for the legs, or do you want to specifically hit him in the legs to knock him down? Because we can do called shot. Called shot's an.
Specifically hit him in like the knee where it like knocks him down.
Okay, so for this we do a house rule. So for this one you got to roll d20, no modifiers to it, just a straight d20 roll, and you got to get over 15.
Alright,
So roll a unmodified d20.
that's a 10.
You got a 10? Okay, so it doesn't work. You get behind him, and you hit him where you want in the leg, but it doesn't knock him down. I always do called shot is if you're trying to do something you really special, you got to get a 15 or better on a straight 20 roll. So you go to do that, doesn't work. You see no reaction out of him. He's incapacitated, not that you're aware, but you see him take no reaction towards what you did. You hit him, and he's like a tree, like he doesn't move. All right, hold that thought. Jackson.
I get 2 hits though, don't I?
For called shot,
Or
it's a
am I-
special action. I'm just going to say it's something you're trying to do. Like you're saying, I'm trying to hit the guy in his right eye, or I'm trying to knock his arm out, that kind of thing.
How far away is he from Clairvel?
We'll say within the 30 feet. Probably, I don't know, 15.
Okay. That does work for me. So directly in front of Clairvel is going to be Magnify Gravity centering the bear.
Okay.
So he gets to go ahead and make a con save.
10.
He fails. So he's going to take 14 force damage. And then the gravity in 10-foot radius sphere, centered on a point you can see within range, increases for a moment. Each creature in the sphere, on the turn you cast a spell, must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, takes 2d8 force damage, and its speed is halved until its next turn. On a successful save, takes half damage, suffers no speed reduction. Until the start of my next turn, any object that isn't being worn or carried in the sphere requires a successful strength check against your spelled save DC to pick up or move.
Okay. All right, so he's in heavy gravity.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. He took damage. He's in heavy gravity. Kylok.
Okay, I am going to cast.
Now, is Pass Without a Trace a concentration spell?
I'm going to drop it
Okay.
because we're in combat. I'm going to cast Spike Growth on him. So it's a 20-foot radius around him. I can cast it from 150 feet away. So I'm close enough. I can cast it. I'm going to cast it around him. So if he moves, he's going to get injured.
Would it get Clairvel?
No, because he's 30 feet away. It's only a 20-foot radius.
He's
He's
15
15.
feet away.
15.
I thought you said he was within 30 feet.
I said
15.
within 30 feet, 15 to be precise.
I
And then
will cast it
remember Branthon's
5 feet.
behind him, hitting him in the knees.
Right, shit.
It's a good spell, but your allies are close.
But
All right, so
I'm not that
Okay.
that close to him though.
You had to get in to hit him in the back of the knees, so.
But I could throw my hammer. That's what I was doing.
Oh, you
Oh,
threw his
okay,
hammer.
okay. So we'll say
Okay,
30
so-
feet to be
Okay,
safe.
so
Well, to be exact, I'm 20 feet away.
Okay, it's
Where's
20.
Clairvel?
That's fine. 15 in front of him.
15 feet in front of him. So
20
how
behind, 15
far-
in front.
if I cast this,
20 feet radius
hit-
out from the target center.
if I cast this and put it 5 feet behind him, does it get Branthorn?
I won't give you that precise in dark woods when you're about 60 feet away.
I can cast it 150 feet away, and I have.
But you're not. You
dark
don't have.
vision.
You don't have a helicopter view of the battle grid.
All right.
You're getting too
okay.
precise.
Okay, before I do that, as I'm thinking to do that, I'm going to
Okay.
shout to Clairval and ask him if he still has those demon chains.
Ah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna. Can he throw the demon chains to me, and I can run up to him?
Sure.
Okay, throw me the demon chains. I'm gonna run up to the guy because he's incapacitated.
Yeah, I can't. I've done my action. I can't take them out of the.
You're asking him. So you're saying when it's your turn, throw the demon chains to me. I'm going to run up. So you start running up under the assumption he's going to use his action to pull the demon chains out of the bag and hand them off to you. Let's keep it at
Okay.
that for a minute.
That's,
Yeah.
when I go to pull him out, he's not incapacitated anymore.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's
Okay.
called the start.
Okay.
Can I run up and grab them out? I can't run up and grab him out of his backpack.
Yeah, you can. Yes. So what you can do is you can use your movement to make it to him. You can use
Okay.
your action to go through the bag and your interaction to pull them out. But that's as far as you can go.
That's as far as I can go. So it's still the end of the turn.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm still going to cast the spike growth.
All right. You're going to get your allies. Just as a heads up.
Well, as long as he doesn't move, or if he only moves backwards.
I'm
he's
giving.
gonna
I'm
get
giving
once.
your allies. So
I've
I'm
been
get-
reminded that I have handcuffs.
she does too.
Right, but this guy's going to rip handcuffs in half.
Oh hell yeah!
The demon chains will bind him.
Basically, let me put it this way: if you cast the growth, the spike growth, you're going to hit Clairval and Branthrin because of the situation.
So they're within 20 feet of him.
Close enough,
I'm
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly 20 feet.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna hit. You're depending
Close
where you're
enough
standing.
for
it's only gonna
storyline.
hit one. Okay, I'm not gonna cast it. It's
Okay,
not worth it.
all right.
Useless spell.
It's a good spell, just bad situation.
I'm gonna run up to Clairval because I want
Okay.
those demon chains.
Good. Okay. All right. You're going to do your thing. You get the demon chains. Maze
As-
go.
Just in my thinking, while I'm doing my action, the demon chains, if I remember correctly, can bind this thing, right?
Are you asking me out of game?
I'm asking you my knowledge of the demon chains.
Demon chains were meant to bind demons, right? So they would be made out of a. I'm not going to give this to you, but they're made out of a special material
Yeah.
that.
Do they magically dampen the demon, or do they just are they strong enough to hold a demon?
We haven't used them to find that out, have
Yeah,
we?
yeah.
Okay.
You know they were chains used to restrain a demon, right?
Yep.
So they should
Quite-
work
quite
for
well
what they
remembered.
should work from what you're thinking.
Okay. That's my plan.
Okay.
Because I was going to shoot him with the bow. I was going to do some damage to him, but we don't want to damage him. We want to capture him.
Okay. All right, May. If you're there, May.
Sorry, I just switched tabs.
Oh.
Okay, is he still? He's still standing. Is he's not restrained at all yet?
He is currently incapacitated, but only to the start of the top of the round, which is right after you. Only person who technically hit him was Branthrin, but only just trying to knock him down. Nobody's damaged him. Well, I shouldn't say that. Jackson's done damage with the gravity, but I think that was a secondary effect. His purpose
that
is
was more
to
of his
hold him there.
secondary
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
The gravity's forcing him to he has to really
He moves
strain
the
against
half
gravity,
speed, yeah.
right? Yeah.
But feel free to go do whatever you want.
'Cause I could make it worse for him with grease.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you could.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to catch him right now, not kill him, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to catch him. Yes.
Okay. I think it's a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, we're going to grease him. Let's see what I got. Let's see.
And he can't react.
11, which I don't think is going to beat it, but I mean, I don't know her. What's
It's
your...
DC is 13 for that.
Okay. All right, now does grease go off right away? And dexterity, I failed, so would I be prone? Do I fall down?
Yeah, your fault. You're prone.
Okay, so I'm prone and I'm gravitied.
Yeah.
And he's currently incapacitated.
And I'm
And
incapacitated.
he's surrounded by a 10-foot square, so anyone who enters there has to roll a dex save as well. So.
Okay, so anybody within 10 feet of him will be greased too.
We're not within 10 feet.
Not yet,
Yeah, so
but...
just be careful if you're gonna go up to him.
Exactly, top of the round, Claire Val. He's no longer incapacitated, but he is prone and gravitied.
All right.
Give me
So
those- give
you
me those
get the chains, or you might get me the chains.
I grabbed the chains. That was my action.
All right.
You could put them on him. You can take them out of my hands.
Yes, the non-incapacitated. Where I'm gonna go.
Well,
Would you hold
he's
still
not-
for a second?
is he not incapacitated till his turn?
No, he's
No,
he's yeah,
incapacitated
yeah.
until the start of my turn.
He's
Oh,
free
he's
to
no
act.
No longer
Yeah, yeah.
incapacitated.
Right.
Well, let's do something about that.
All right.
I said sit still. Give me another wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom.
Or intelligence, I mean, sorry.
Oh,
Intelligence.
okay. Ooh, 14. Yeah.
No.
Ah.
17 is what you need.
All right.
Oh, nice. You're fucked. Holy shit. I almost rolled max damage. 37 points of psychic damage,
Ooh.
and he's incapacitated again.
Okay. You blast him with the psychic damage kind of as he's trying to sit up, knocks him back down, and he goes limp again. He can't move. Werebear's turn.
You can cheer him up.
All right, now on my turn, I cannot act because I'm incapacitated, so I don't have to roll against the gravity. Do I take any gravity damage just for being in it?
Nope.
Okay. Grease, I can't roll against to get up because I'm incapacitated. So, Branthrin, you're 20 feet behind him. You can see a 10-foot grease patch all the way around him. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move up to just before before that patch
Okay.
and throw my warhammer at him.
Okay.
That's a 25 to hit.
Nice. Okay. Do some damage.
And it's 14 damage.
All right, so one.
And I'm gonna throw it one more time.
Okay.
Only 16.
Um.
You realize you're not trying to kill him, right?
Well, that's what I was gonna say after that. It's like, you're like, we got him incapacitated, and Brethren's like, whipping the hammer at his head.
Pounding on him.
But I was gonna give him, I think it's advantage for versus prone, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
For melee attacks.
So re-roll that, Branthrin, to hit.
28.
There you go. Do some damage. Ooh, nice. Good damage.
He's no good to me dead.
All right. Branthrin goes and starts.
I'm really mad that he ripped my
Boom.
thing apart.
You ruined my flask and my
Buy
cup.
another flask.
My rare cup. He's beating the hell out of him. Jackson.
Okay. At this point, it's he's incapacitated, so he can't make saves,
Incapacitated.
correct?
Correct.
He's beat up.
He's
Yeah.
beat up.
Justin's gonna pull out his new fancy black stick and cast web.
Oh, okay. You're gonna web him to the ground.
Yeah.
Do I still? I still.
Spider-Man.
No. Okay.
Spider-Man's
Yeah, I get you. All right. You web him to the ground too. Pshoosh. All right. Anything after that?
I'm gonna try to walk over the webs. and
The
take his
grease.
axe.
You gotta walk over the grease.
Yeah, I gotta be careful.
Grease and the webs. I think it was a 13 you got to beat for grease.
Yeah, 13, and I've got a 14 barely.
Okay, you make it. You're on shaky legs.
And I'm gonna stomp on his axe.
Okay. Oh, put
I
your.
want to break it.
I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Is it gonna be a magic weapon?
Yeah.
Can't break it.
Yeah.
I'm trying anyway.
Unfortunately, but you do stomp down. I'll give you that. So you stomp it down into the ground, out of his hand, type thing.
The gravity is gone.
Gravity's gone, dispelled. Okay.
I'm
Kylo,
concentrating on the webs.
Kylo, you're
Yeah,
up.
if I move in there, what do I got to do?
You got to roll against the grease. Dexterity
Just
beat
dexterity.
a 13.
Well, my dexterity is a +3. Okay, so I got to roll. I'm going to try to move in and put the chains on him.
All right, go for it.
I got a 17.
All right, good. Okay, you make it over the grease. You reach down, pull his hulking hands up, put them in front of his body because he's laying on his back, and put the chains on him. All right? If I'm incapacitated, can I speak?
Probably not. Well, it depends on the incapacitation, I guess.
It doesn't say one way or the other, so I assume you can.
All right, I will. As you put the chains on him, he begins to yell. He's like, "It's burning!" You hear burning and iron, cold iron, he says.
These things were cold iron the whole time. Why do we get these things identified?
May's turn.
This whole time.
So is he not captured yet? Like, are we still?
Well, technically he has the chains, but
I'm going to move back like 20 feet after I find him.
roll dexterity again.
Oh, shit.
You're continuing your
Can't use the same
movement.
dexterity?
No, roll again. Fall on your ass.
Yeah, I'm going to fall on my ass.
That was worth it. All right, May.
You gotta make another dex save.
Who does?
You do for the webs.
Oh, the webs. Let's get him webbed and on his back.
That's a 13 on that one.
You're restrained.
Oh, I already restrained him, so I'm okay. You can let me out.
Does he need any more restraining?
No, I think he's fine.
No.
But it's your turn if
Kylo
you
gets
want to.
restrained now.
If you want to do anything, because it's the last turn of the round.
Burning
Burning hands.
As much.
Oh, don't
I can...
burn him.
No, there's not much you can do. But do you want to do anything story-wise or anything at the? It's your turn. I'm just giving you an option to do something if you wish. If not, we can go to the group.
Well, I'll be like, sorry, Kylo. After you fall on your ass, the grease is my bad.
The grease is my bad.
Okay. Okay.
All right, we don't need rounds because he is
My pride is wounded.
he is restrained. Almost 12 o'clock. We got him restrained. Awesome, guys. You didn't fight him in his hybrid form. He didn't whoop your ass and tear you apart, which I wanted to do. You got him in the woods. You greased him. You webbed
It came
him.
to my attention after this whole combat that May is a tiefling and inherently knows darkness.
Oh, yeah.
That's true, too.
I do know darkness, yes.
Yes, the darkness. Well, think about...
What is dark?
It's born of the
What we're gonna do with the restrained werebear?
Yeah, think about your
Restrained, oiled, webbed up.
your next move with the
Really want to get
werebear.
these webs off me.
Got a greased up Kylo covered in webs. All right, guys. Well, everybody, thank you for coming out. If you were playing and you got to take off, for the rest, who should we raid tonight? For everybody else, if somebody is here watching, we play a homebrew game every Sunday night from a loose 9:30 to 12 p.m. or a.m. I don't remember. Eastern Standard Time, midnight. Our own game, and then we call it for the night because people got to work normally in the morning. I know tomorrow's a holiday, but
Before we go, though, we got a shout out. What time are you streaming tomorrow, Nin?
I don't know what time. I'll just be streaming tomorrow.
Mid-afternoon sometime?
Yep.
all
Okay.
right.
And there's a recommendation for raid.
And what do you
Ooh,
play?
Okay,
again?
I'll grab it.
I'll be playing Lego Lord of the Rings.
All right, check them out. It's
Sure.
Nintendo support with a
Yeah,
with a one in
everybody.
it.
Thank you, man, for coming out.
It's in the title, stream title there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
For everybody else, GSG, I did it wrong. We are going to raid, but hang out for a second, watch our little final movie. We're going to go see some Masquerade. Oh, Vampire the Masquerade RPG.
Nice.
Definitely check that
Yeah.
out. That's going to be very
Oh,
entertaining.
the RPG. Nice.
Yeah.
They've been going for a few hours, so
Oh, good.
it'd be
Okay.
nice to go.
Let's hit them up. We're going to do our outro movie, end the stream, and then we'll go join the raid here. Give us half a second, guys, and thank you for coming out. We will see you next
Good night.
week. See you. Thanks,
See ya.
May.
Hey, mate.
All right, let's do the movie.
Happy Family Day, everybody.
See ya.
Melancholy, fear the approaching doom. Know your fears, but don't let them consume. Innocence lost, no one is immune. We all will know loss.